I got to ask you about the Hard Knocks series because, which, by the way, you mentioned your wife Kelly. She was a celebrity here in
Yeah,
Kansas City. She was
she is celebrity, you
she,
know.
she was on, I think, like a local dealership. I think it was like a Ford dealership, and then on the Hard Knocks series, they showed
Olathe Toyota, Kenny
yeah, like the
Thomas.
Toyota. That's what it was.
Yeah,
And then on the Hard Knocks, I mean, they showed the family members, but I feel like they showed her more than any of the other family members from the team. I've had Jason Dunn on the podcast, and he was not a big fan. I mean, he's able to look back at it and laugh at all the moments and everything.
Jason Dunn. That's awesome.
Yeah, he and Tony have had some moments. Dwayne Bowe being duct taped to the goalpost, all that stuff. But there've been a lot of complaints over the years about the series. People saying it's too distracting. They're following you, maybe even too intrusive. I know with you, they're following you and your wife at home packing. They show you
Yeah.
getting picked up from the airport. They even follow you at one point when you and your wife were just having dinner. What was Hard Knocks like? Because not only are they following your family's life, you're an important part of that series because you're competing for the starting quarterback spot. And it was a huge deal because that was the first year back because they were in hiatus for a couple of years. What was your Hard Knocks
Yeah.
experience like?
Um, I think I was just young enough that I didn't know what I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Jason Dunn had been in the league for 10 years at that point in time. So for him, he's like, man, this is so stupid. What are we doing here? You know, but for me, it's my second training camp.
Mm.
I just got married. And so it's like I didn't know what I didn't know, to be honest with you. And it just it was interesting. It's probably the best way I know how to tell you. Like I can't tell you I enjoyed it, but I also can't tell you like it was a huge distraction and I hated this or this. And I won't go into all the details, but I'm not going to say all those scenes were authentic scenes.
Editing.
uh, it painted the picture like Kelly forgot to pick me up from the airport, and she's
Yeah.
like, I literally was making a loop because the cop told me I couldn't be here. So I mean, it's and they wanted to come to my wedding, and I'm like, all
Oh
right, I'm
wow.
drawing the line here. Like, we're getting married July 14th. They're like, can we come to your wedding before we really start filming? That could be the kickoff. I'm like, no way. Like, no way are you coming to my wedding. But man, it would have been funny if they would have. They'd have seen Boomer Grigsby and um, wearing nothing but a vest and glasses. They'd have seen Jared Allen breakdancing on a dance floor. But man, it was fun. It really was. I mean, it's something
Yeah.
now you can kind of look back on. There's some things you look back and you just kind of cringe, going, "Oh man." Thank goodness we just didn't embarrass ourselves too bad.